Me, the Blackface, and I'm here with more history because we need to know. Our story is within his story. So this is out of African American History, the Modern Era, Pioneering a Chronicle of the Black People in the 20th Century America by Herbert Apathiker. Okay. And I'm going right into the chapter African American Superiority, a Neglected Theme in Literature. I'm going to skip right to page 69, the bottom paragraph. As stated, inner doubts do occur, and it would be miraculous if they did not. But the central fact that the literature as a whole damns a falsehood concepts of inferiority. This which stouts from the evidence is neglected in the text and conventional wisdom. Furthermore, a constant theme in literature not only rejects the concept of black inferiority, but also projects the idea of black superiority, meaning this generally in the terms of ethical or moral superiority, but carrying over also terms the standards of beauty, aesthetic sense, and the moods and values of life. This idea rings frequently with a kind of national pride or consciousness, but it is not racial. It does not affirm at times, and it does not explicitly deny anything smacking in the biological or genetic. And so, in a sense, this too is a negation of racism. Page 70. At times, something approaching at awareness of this affirmative quality in the literature of the African American peoples appears in the common of white writers. As it does, however, in put in tentative terms, it is affirmed as something quite new and rather startling. For example, V.C. Calverton, in his introduction in 1929, Modern Library Edition, the Analogy of the African American Negro Literature, wrote in page 13, the admission of inferiority would impact in so much of the earlier verse. That's a supplicatory note which ran like a lambigerous echo through so many of its stanzas has been supplanted by attitude of superiority and independence on the part of the country. Cullen, Langston Hughes, Goldwyn Bennett. It would be interesting to discover some of the admissions of inferiority, and that the evidence of supplication in the earlier verse, Mr. Calverton supplied none. And it would be Phyllis Wheatley, whose 1784 poem entitled Liberty and Peace opens, Lo freedom comes, perhaps. It would be George Moses Horton, who in 1829, writing On Liberty and Slavery, opened, Alas, I am born to this, to wear this slavish chain, or perhaps it is James M. Whitfield, who in his poem entitled America, published in 1853, opened with the lines, America, it is to thee, thou boasted land of liberty. It is to thee I raise my song, thou land of blood and crime and wrong. That was beautiful. Or perhaps Francis E. Harper, whose poem Bury Me in a Free Land, published in 1854, commences, Make me a grave where you will, in a lowly plain, off a lofty hill. Make it among the earth's humblest graves, but not in a land where men are slaves. As we now, still presently, sing and dance with our chains on, and we shackle ourselves with other people's ideas and things that we disagree with. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Has the so-called Negro in America gained any freedom since 17, 18, 1900s, now into the 20th century? Any religious freedom from outside religion? Any freedom back to your original choices, voices, languages, cultures? Or are you still, well, we'll see. That's enough for now. The beauty lies within the truth. And hopefully we'll all get there together. It's the Blackface. Amor Rael, and peace and love to you.